Alright, let's create our head next. Make sure symmetry is on, transparency is on. Looks like that head's backwards. Let's select the mask pen. And we'll leave that the way it is. Press shadow box to exit, and then to rotate it, I'm going to use preview. I'm just going to rotate this towards the front. Press shift to lock it. Lift the pin, let go of shift, and hit store. It's as simple as that. Select the trim dynamic brush. Start to just bevel this. Okay. Now we can say drop this down a little bit, give that sagittal crest some room. This is going to be really hard to judge without a neck in place. And let's check our measurements. 1, 1, and there we go. Alright, so we can leave that alone. We're going to bring in another shadow box. We're going to load this with another image. Let's load the scapula. Symmetry is on. Mask rectangle. Mask pen, Control Alt. Increase your draw size if it was too small. And drop out a shadow box. Save this in the head. And now instead of continually reloading this, I'm going to actually clone it so that one stays in there all the time. And let's just go down our list. So we've got the rib cage. Do we have a clavicle? Nope. Control, mask rectangle. This is something we should also do with symmetry on. But I'll push it back a little bit. Okay, no need to do any more to that. You can adjust these later in the sculpt. Clone, texture. Let's create the femur. Okay, it's looking good. Whenever you mask out the right side, you have to create that mask all the way. Drop out of shadow box, and we have a femur ready to get sculpted. This is super simple. Just the fibula. We actually don't need to do anything else to that unless you wanted to make it thinner. Okay, our foot, front view. Select the mask pin. Drop out of shadow box. Undo that. And let's check this from the front. Sorry, the top. Now we can drop out. Now the hand. Let's skip the hand for now. Let's come into the radius. Let's create the ulna now. And for something like this, we can just leave it in this default shape, drop out a shadow box, and then we can remember ourselves what that curve would be and use clip curve. So when I use it, I'm going to press Control Shift, make sure clip curve is selected, drag from the top to the bottom. You can press spacebar to reposition, let go of Shift, and you can move this around. Keep Control pressed. Takes a little getting used to. Let's get the humerus. Okay, drop out a shadow box. And we're just piece by piece creating each one of these. I don't want them to be assembled just yet. We're waiting on that. And the last one should be the tibia. You're just going to do every single one that there is a list for, that there is a map for. Okay. All right. And now we've got most of these guys. I think we've got all of these guys created. So the next step is going to be just piecing them all together.